on, guys? This is I Need Base. Thank you for tuning in. So, I get a lot of questions on the one video that I've done, I don't know how long ago, talking about, hey, this battery can go for this battery. This is basically choosing what car audio battery you need. So, I decided what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a video and try to help some of you guys out. Some people don't know certain things. I'm still learning from myself, but if I could help you guys out, this is what I'm gonna do. So, why do I need a extra battery? Guys, sometimes it's a must to have an extra battery, especially, what I'm saying, some amplifiers, they require more power, more juice. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have it. Second, you know how some of us, and don't lie, say you do this. A lot of us jump in our vehicles and play all these cool bass tracks, right? Bear with me. And we don't have the car running. Don't you lie to me. I don't do it because we all do it. So, with that being said, yes, that is probably a must to have an extra few batteries on standby. Three, when you start noticing, stuff going on in your car, you know what I'm saying? In other words, your light starts dimming and you're like, don't like it. You hit the power button on your windows and it's like, bro, that should tell you something right there. You are sucking the shit out of your charging system. So, keep that in mind, guys. Four. So, in other words, guys, if you do get another battery, it's going to store more power for you guys. But you also have to also understand that you're going to put more load onto your alternators. And we'll get to that soon. Now, I know everybody has that question like, when should I get, another alternator? Guys, look, if you're only doing maybe 1,000 watt system, you're probably already good with whatever factory that you have. I believe 1,000 watts will only need about 90 amps, and most cars are already up to like 90 to maybe 115. So I say you probably good there. So you don't have to really worry about that too much. But when you start kind of climbing up the ladder, and I'm talking about like if you're getting like a 2,000 watt true RMS amplifier, you may need to start kind of thinking about your alternator and everything else. Especially, like I said, if you start seeing that dimming and your power windows are being weird, definitely look into that. I wouldn't say like another reason why it would actually show you that something's not right here. Your system may be underpowered. So, like I said, keep an eye on that. I would definitely get a voltmeter just in case. Put it in your car. Keep checking it and see what's going on. If if you hit like a really low base, and you can actually tell on the voltmeter that if it doesn't move that much, you should be good. But when that hits and it drops like crazy, that's probably one of the things you need to actually think about is upgrading your system. Now, guys, I will tell you one thing right now. Like I said, man, upgrading your electrical is not cheap. Like, I already know this is a base head budget channel. So, with that being said, if you want to upgrade your alternator, especially like Mech Man. You know, Mech Man's like a big thing for alternators. Um, but you're gonna look maybe between 350 to maybe $600 for one alternator, and that depends on your amperage of what you want. So at this point, it's kind of like go big or go home. I don't know if I could correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like 400 amps for like close to 5,000 watts. You know what I'm saying? Some people think you can throw a 5,000 watt amplifier in your car and yeah, yeah. And that's on, like I said, that goes back to true RMS power. So I mean, if you think about that one. And also the batteries can range between 119 and $1,000. So, and that really kind of depends if you want to go with, you know, AGM or lithium, which I've never tried lithium myself. I guess I hear a lot of horror stories about lithium, like that shit explodes like crazy. And I'm pretty sure the AGM probably does too, because I heard that sometimes those batteries swell. And that kind of concerns me. Don't call me a sissy, but I don't want that shit swelling in the backside of my freaking car. Like, it's crazy. I don't know. But, you know, but not to mention, you gotta buy accessories for these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta buy accessories and, like, your top posts, you know, your terminals for your connectors, and, you know, your wires, or however, if you want to mount the things, you know, they have so many different things, but it still costs a lot of money, guys. So keep that in mind. Upgrading is not always a good thing. It costs a lot of money. So, uh, yeah, just really kind of think about it, guys. Now, I'm not on here trying to scare anybody, especially with the money cost. Um, but as a car audio guy, and I'm pretty sure a lot of other people can tell you, you know, this is what we do. You know, we love it. It's kind of like a everyday thing that we do, an everyday hobby that we enjoy doing. Like I said, you buy you something nice, and it could be the smallest little system, and it hits hard. You're gonna want more. It's gonna happen. You're gonna want that bass to start rattling. You want to start seeing those doors doing this, and it hits one of those expensive hobbies that a lot of us kind of like. Damn, I can't believe we kind of got into something like this because it costs a lot, but it's awesome. So, guys, and on this video, if you have any questions, you know, I'll try to do my best to respond back to you guys, and I normally do. So, that being said, guys, it's I Need Bass signing out. Peace. Let's get it on.